Welcome back, artistic family, to Shannon Gibson Art and Designs, and to the closing of a year and a welcoming of a new year. And because we're now transitioning to a new year, I wanted to kind of go through the process of painting intuitively. So very simplistic, as usual for me. I have a rubber squeegee, two metallic paint pens, white and silver. I have a small 1-inch brush. If something pops into my head, which is something else I'll mention, I might grab another tool, but all the details will be down in the description. And then 2 graphite pencils. But I just simply will take paint or a graphite pencil or whatever it is that I'm going first on the canvas. Sometimes it's even the spritzer. So if you guys see me just kind of like doing things for a while or playing around, that is my actual warm-up. And part of the intuitive process for me is not just the warm-up, but it's also a feeling. So when people ask, like, how do you know this or how do you know that? I have to be quite honest. A lot of times I don't. It just becomes a feeling that you get. And I find that doing this, as well as many artists, it releases creativity. Okay? It releases your creativity. And when I do this process, I don't think too much about the design. The whole point of this process is to not think. It's to remove the distractions from you and allow your mind to become clear and free-flowing of creativity. And that being said, I don't like to have a variety of tools and a variety of colors on my work surface. And also, of course, when you think about your painting, you want to be thinking about visual appeal and composition, which is most important, which entails, you know, all the fundamentals. And just something as simple as moving the water around the canvas and kind of lightly blending the graphite pencil, that gets me excited and relaxes my mind as well. The other thing is, don't rush the process, because you're forcing the creativity and you want it to run freely and you want to express those ideas that come out subconsciously and consciously. That, you guys know me, know that that makes me very happy. And then, like I said, I don't rush. I am watching that spew out so beautifully. And then I'm going to just take my time. And I actually love the direction on where it's going in terms of the form and the design. And, you know, I'm going to kind of try to work with that. And I will be working with that a little bit more because I put a little bit more water than I wanted. But the more that you work it, it will absorb. So with the process, again, guys, artists can only give you so much information, because intuitive painting is just that. It is intuitive. And so it is a feeling, but to try to help those people out who really want to paint and grow and learn as an artist, it's actually imperative, unless you're a figurative artist or a portrait realism artist, to paint intuitively. So those are basically my tips and my methods, and hopefully you guys will find them helpful. You know, there's so many cool things you can do with paper towel as well. And that brings me to the last thing I wanted to mention. That is experiment, experiment, experiment. And when you do, don't be scared to make mistakes, because oftentimes the mistakes aren't mistakes, but just don't let it stun, okay, your creativity. And those little splashes are absolutely beautiful, but that's not what I'm looking for today. So I'm going to go ahead now, guys, and turn on the music. I hope that my methods will help any people who are struggling and nervous. Don't be nervous to get started. Because after all, it is only paint, and I can tell you from experience that no artist creates without being stumped or having artist block, or, you know, being nervous sometimes to attempt a new technique. It happens. So just go for it, guys. Just go for it. In the new year, make that part of one of your goals, to just go for it. So let's get down on the canvas and really get into this painting. quite happy with this, and I really enjoyed the process. I love the depth. I love all of my mark makings and scribbles. Of course, I love that gold. I mean, gold and magenta are a match made in heaven. It works so well. And again, you can see all of the graphite pencil marks underneath that were lightly blended there when I first spritzed the canvas. And I love this design. I've done this before with the squeegee, that kind of half circle. You guys know I love my circular forms. Love the centerpiece. I love it. I'm completely happy with how this turned out. So I'd love to hear your guys' comments. Wishing you guys all a happy New Year and a Merry Christmas, or a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. You will see me for sure over the holidays, although I will be taking a few days off. But keep your notifications on and make sure that you hit all, and that way anytime I post, you get notified. I really appreciate it, and I hope that my process and methods and explanation has helped you guys feel a little bit more comfortable and just give you a little bit more knowledge about why it works and why I use those methods. So stay safe, stay healthy, stay for the quick close-up, and I will see you all in the next pour or painting.